For the ups, the downs, and everything in between. Halifax, it's a people thing.
Extreme step attack.
Danny Rose.
You switch broadband. More people come to us to find their broadband deal than any other switching site. Because who wants slow broadband? Not this guy. You switch. It's probably time you switch.
Auntie Kate hasn't just now babysitting. She's absolutely cinched it. Just like she cinched her motor. Cinch is the easy way to buy a car online. There's thousands to choose from, all quality checked, with free home delivery and a 14-day money-back guarantee. So you can be certain you've absolutely cinched it.
Oh my gosh, stunning good.
Buying a car? Don't just name it, cinch it.
Yeah.
I just can't understand it. You beat West Ham, then you put it on a show like this. What's the actual point? What is the actual point?
Sorry guys.
What is the actual point? You're going to put in a show like that, why bother turning up?
Having said that,
Oh, I'd love to see. Conte would have obviously ripped him a new one. They can't play any worse. That's all I can say. They can't play any worse. Even if they don't score, they can't be worse than that. Oh. Can't play any worse than they already had. That's a disgrace.
We're proud to be part of life's journey.
Holidays abroad.
Can we?
But then we thought, should we?
It's just get another one and tie
Listen, we could share a yurt.
Please, no. Luckily, make British Airways
This
holidays.
is embarrassing,
We
man.
can change if we need to.
Tottenham.
Decision made.
If Tottenham are out of this, I can see people not turning up for the second leg.
I didn't win.
Ah, clever you.
British Airways holidays.
I really
Password
can.
protected.
Who wants to turn up for the second leg and Tottenham got no chance of going through?
Insurance or health. It takes a partnership. It takes a fever.
Tottenham are out of it, it's even worth watching it.
Life can be a struggle when you can't breathe well. Fortunately, Ultravin unblocks in 2 minutes.
Exactly,
And
it's
keeps
great.
better for up to 10 hours.
I just can't believe
Help relieve your pest with Ultravin. New Ultravin Natural Daily Nasal Wash. Wash your nose daily to reduce the risk of disease.
Can't even make excuses for it.
Famous tingle jiggers. Fuck that thing. You definitely outgrown. It's a simple idea. Chop nothing away. Sell it on eBay. Make someone's day. Buy things, sell things. We should do like a boomerang. The love comes back to you. And that thing could be someone's everything. eBay. Everyone's everything.
That makes all the difference today.
Well, it took under 5 minutes for Chelsea to get the first goal of the match. Marcos Alonso intercepting the ball meant for Emerson Royale. Kai Havertz with a shot, 1-0 Chelsea. The Blues absolutely dominant in the first half, pressing the life out of Spurs. The second, another error from the Chelsea free kick. An attempted clearance is deflected off Ben Davies and found the back of the net for 2-0. Already in the first half. Second half is coming up shortly. Also, still to come on Sky Sports, the African Cup of Nations. Plenty of Premier League interest in this one.
The whole
You can catch the first
The African Cup of Nations. That's on Sky. Ethiopia v Cape Verde, 6:55.
6:55 on Sky Sports Football for that one. Well, Spurs looking to make a change as Antonio Conte figures out ways to get back into this tie, this first leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. He's 2-0 down at half-time. It's Tanguy Ndombele, the man to help them get back into it. Just getting through instructions. Second half coming next.
Money
Don't look like we're going to win a trophy again, does it?
It was reckless. It was ill-advised. It was fabulous. Your antics could have compromised our entire operation. But you did save Dan £264 on his car insurance and £327 on a credit card.
The Money Super 7, helping Britain save on car insurance, credit cards, and so much more. Super Safe with Money Supermarket.
I don't know why I'm bothering watching the
Chelsea
second
2-0
half.
up at the break against Spurs. Second half is about to start with news of a couple of changes. Let's hand you over to your commentary team. It's Andy Hinchcliffe and Dan Mann.
Thank you, Laura. Yes, and Timo Werner making an appearance, replacing Kai Havertz and Dombele replacing Matt Doherty. So you would anticipate the switch to a back four for Tottenham.
Well,
Really do need to change the shape of the occasion, change the shape of their team. I suppose the two positives for them so far are they turned up on time and they can't play any worse.
Absolutely, he had to do something, Antonio Conte, so he has changed to a back four with Davis and Emerson. Now it's kind of regular fullbacks, an extra presence with Ndombele in midfield, but they have to do something in the second half of this match. The work rate we saw from Chelsea, the sharpness in which they play, get more of the ball.
Son, I don't know anymore. He's not on form, is he?
Searching ball and
Yes.
someone into the punch by Azpilicueta.
Keep going.
Then Rudiger intervenes. In there by
Jim
Stevens, all underneath it.
Show something, mate. Passion, fire.
Simons we've really seen from Tottenham.
You're right, mate.
He's got a pretty easy ball, experience getting round on the cover, and the ball's on the opposite side, and the cross is coming in. Can he get down on the cover? Can he defend against the strike? And that's
Should have had a shot.
got a question to us. He gets goal side of Son, gets to the ball first. His reading of the game is superb.
46 minutes gone. Tottenham have had no shots. Chelsea 2, Tottenham now. And Tottenham scored 2 of the Chelsea goals. That's how bad Tottenham have been.
Started the game there. Super playing in midfield.
Maybe Chelsea could equal it up and get a goal for us.
Happy with the outcome there.
Doubt it.
He's given it away. Straight to the feet of Skip. Son.
I mean, the dangerous thing for Chelsea is thinking the game's won already with 2 legs, with a leg and a half to go. I mean, you've got to cling on to something as a Tottenham supporter here. Fabio, get on your phone. Ask Daniel for some players.
The game has been played at the moment. It's more to Antonio Conte's liking.
We need new players. Will he let us have them though? Cool.
Substitutions available in the Carabao Cup.
Free kick.
There's one free kick.
Like, give Kane the ball, let him do something. If I'm Harry Kane, I'm having this. Oh, good.
The ball, you just that left arm comes out. You don't need to do that. Just stay on your feet. You go inside, okay? You're not going to win the ball.
I don't know anymore. We've Tottenham's here an absolute joke tonight.
Don't stick out the left arm and get a cheap free kick away.
Just give us something going into the second leg, Tottenham. We can't take this tie back to Chelsea completely out of it. We've got to have some glimmer of hope. We're trying to rescue this cup tie. Surely. We've got a game and a half still to play. Take us back to Tottenham with something. We can't take this second leg tie back to Tottenham with nothing. Got to have something on the scoreboard. Go now. Come on, we can't be. Come on. Yes! Ah! Good effort.
Real business for Kepa Arrizabalaga to attend to. The first save he's had to make. Kepa as well, before the hit, he doesn't move behind his wall. That's what Kane is really banking on, him moving to his left behind the wall, and the ball goes to where he was just standing. But he backed the wall to do his job. He stayed to make the save.
As you can gather, Tottenham had just had a free kick. Kane got it on target. Kepa makes a save. It was a shot. It's a shot on target. Tottenham have finally had a shot on target. It was a good effort as well.
He's not moving. He doesn't take one
Good
single
effort.
step to his left. If he had done, enough balance could have been caught out.
Could have easily been a Tottenham goal there.
Sometimes they don't even know what they're doing it, and they say I didn't do it, and then they watch it back and they see that they did. It's just that space that's was behind your wall. It's so tempting to move into.
Son! Son! It takes too long. You want too much time, son. You're not going to get it.
Most industrious performance showing so far tonight.
Tackle! Made the slide. He had to get that right. If he got that wrong, he could have been off. Oh, it's a disgrace, isn't it? He had to make that tackle. If he hadn't have, could have been game over. Straight at Lewis. It's just an absolute disgrace, really. There's no power in it for the cartoon. It's just a power puff. It's just. The way Tottenham have been playing, he had to have that. The way the game's been played, it looked like we wouldn't score. It's a disgrace. Conte knows it's a disgraceful performance. But, yeah, you've got to, as a Tottenham supporter, things can't get any worse. You know, it's getting better. There's nowhere near though. This is the sort of game where we might as well throw Dele Alli on. Things have already gone wrong, so they can't get much worse. This could be a game where you can save himself.
Antonio Conte's managed to get higher up the pitch in the Premier League games. You can see here that he's really struggling tonight to get high up the pitch, to get into the Chelsea penalty area. And free kick is as high up the pitch as he's taken a touch in the game. So, Chelsea back.
Is he even on the bench though? Did they even play him? Give us something. Even if we lose the game 2-1, we've got something to take back to Tottenham. Oh, if this goes in, oh my gosh. Straight at Lloris. What we can't do is make it 3. 2-0, we've got a little bit of a chance. At 3-0, it's game over. It really is. We've got to give ourselves a fighting chance. We can't be out of the time. Come on, give us something, Tottenham. Give us something! Come on, Ndombele. We are the comeback kings. Come on. Shot. Oh, that's awful. It's over the crossbar and everything. And our next game's at home to Morecambe. Surely we couldn't lose to them. This is our best chance of winning a bit of silverware, and we're throwing it away. It's not happening for us tonight. You never know, the second leg might be a glory night at Tottenham. It's happened before. We thought we were out of the game and we've turned it around at Spurs. For that to happen, they've got to have everything go wrong tonight. The crowd have got to be amazing and the team have got to be amazing as well. and hope we catch Chelsea on a bad night and see what happens. The crowd could be the 12th man on the night. For that to happen, we've got to get better. First half was a disgrace. Son's having a bad game.
To Davis. Kane.
Good kick. Oh. He's asking for a free kick.
And Hojbjerg.
He's not going to get it.
Competitive edge to the Tottenham challenges in midfield now as well. So the pendulum has swung on the other way.
Go on!
The imagination, but it's signs of life. Spurs. It's more the context now. The change in formation is one thing, but then you've got to back that up with how you actually.
Tottenham are actually having a go. They're putting on a show now. It's actually more of a contest. Conte's actually touring the new one. He's obviously done it.
It's offside, actually.
I just wonder, is the team talk enough to turn the fortunes around for Tottenham? Just off.
So everything we go to will call for action there. It's the first time we've had VAR in the competition this season. Semi-final stage.
You don't need VAR for Chelsea's goals. Tottenham gave them to clear own goals. There's no doubt about it.
The Tottenham penalty, potential offside when you go down to it. Involving Harry Kane. And, my lines are better than your lines. The verdict from the Chelsea analysis team to the VAR officials.
Devastating first half performance by Tottenham. Everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. Team just weren't. The Tottenham didn't get. Tottenham are predominantly slow starters, and this is a game we didn't want to be slow in.
You're not just a football commentator, you're a social commentator as well, I think. And you have aspirations to many things, Andrew.
Devastating blow for Tottenham this season. Conceding 2 goals, but to beat 2 OGs in the space of half an hour is just devastating for a football team to have happened to them. Especially when you're in the cup ties, the last 4 of a major tournament. They've effectively killed the tie for themselves.
Thomas Tuchel tweets in his formation as well. It's got a back 4 now for Chelsea. And Ziyech really playing a lot higher on the pitch. Really can't be Lukaku and Werner as part of a front 3.
It's a semi-final. We want to see something. Tanganga's just gave the ball away. Needs to get off the pitch. This goes in. What are you doing? You're not getting it, are you? This is getting ridiculous. We started so well the second half. If they go 3-0 up, it's just up against it, backs against the walls. For a semi-final, we are just handing Chelsea the cup tie.
The headlines engaged as he controls it so easy on the eye, but he's been very, very busy. So certainly played his part in the middle of the pitch.
There's no one there, Harry.
He was a star of the.
Daniel Levy will be thinking, oh, the fans will go off on one if we lose like this. He'll be like, oh, I'm going to have to get my checkbook out now. They'll be paying for the checkbook. Of course we will, Daniel. We want. It's painfully obvious this team is not going to compete for the top 4. For the top 4, even top 6 on this performance. You know, we've had a good turn of fortune in the league with results, but We come up against the big three and look what happens. We get found out. We've got to have an injection of investment into this squad now. Because we're just not good enough anymore. Come on. No, there's nothing. Go. Where's the end? There's nothing. Nothing. No end product from Ndombele. All that running and nothing happens.
It's interesting that Conte has said to Ndombele in this situation. The thought the other day, he has to understand that there is a team and he has to play into the team. He wants to play himself into the Tottenham team, given that he has to leave in the summer. It's maybe a bit of a mystery.
Disgraceful. It's just not been good enough tonight. Oh, Harry Kane! Even he's doing bad passes. And he's coming deep now because there's nothing for him, so he's got to come in to the midfield. Could have been 3. Would have been game over.
Providing a finish to remember. And just wonder how close this is because Lloris doesn't move. And they just quicken things up. Chelsea, sharp movement, sharp passing. He makes his mind up very early here.
Does he move?
Get shots in once he drops his shoulder. You've got to get closer to him than this.
Nah, it's well wide.
Disappointed he's not wrapped his foot around this ball. This on target. It's a really good chance, and Tottenham stepping up him. He should have paid a heavier price.
It's not that far wide though. Kane's been polaxed.
Towards Melbourne star, Harry Kane. Running on the deck. Sar's elbow actually catches.
What's happened here?
It's low, he's not swinging on. There's no chance of it being a red card. It's a painful one for Kane. Once that ball bounces, Sar looking to put his arm across to maybe protect it. It's a free kick, it is a yellow card, but nothing more than that. As I said, to a real care. And Dawson giving his verdict. Elbows Stamford Bridge have been a debating point this week.
Such a devastating performance from Tottenham for all the wrong reasons.
He sort of makes it up, saying to Dawson, that ball bounces his arm is going to come up, so it's not really a high arm either, it's fairly low. He puts it across Harry Kane, he does catch him. As I say, it's nothing worse than a yellow. It's not swinging out, it's not intentional by any means, nothing to hurt Kane. Conte during his time here at Chelsea. Failure to deliver on certain signings that was the first signs of the developing the rift between the head coach and the boardroom. As he puts it, Antonio Conte is not a diplomatic man. He's not backward going forward, is he? You can imagine the difference Virgil van Dijk would have made to Chelsea over these few years.
Why? Why are we not getting up for this?
Yes. Really kindly for Lucas Moura. Emerson Royale. Marcos Alonso in the way.
Oh,
Alonso just redeems himself there. He actually did sort his feet up, get the ball away cheap. It was promising for Tottenham, but he got back and put the cross.
he can't cross, can he? Ah! Somebody! Go and have one! I'll get a bowling! Backwards. Blimey. What a backwards! Forward! Come on! Get up. He's lost his feet. Ref!
Winning the physical duel with Davinson Sanchez. Oh, and Werner is in here! Well, really able to deny it.
What are you doing? Again, another defensive mistake.
He made a mistake by covering up his line to try and face up Werner. Werner then thinks I can take this ball over him. Wonderful pass. Ziyech, but just as he controls it, the ball just bounces up. That's why he decides to try and maybe think over the goalkeeper. Just about got his angles right, but really strong play from Lukaku to hold the ball up in the first place. Another chance for Chelsea to make it 3-0 when the kill the time was gone. I did wonder at one stage whether this would swiftly become an irretrievable situation for Tottenham. Bring it to them.
Master Joe, you're just... How can you not get yourselves up for a semi-final, Tottenham? Please someone explain why this team can't get up for a semi-final. It's a disgrace!
Showing that hunger and desire matched there by his opposite number, really Harry Kane.
It's nothing going right here. Just a joke performance.
His authority on the situation.
How can we not get up for a semi-final? Chelsea ain't been that good. We haven't got going. Just 66 minutes and we can't get going.
It's like a
Embarrassing
phase at the time, this. Yeah. To Jorginho, up to Lukaku.
Player.
You won't get his free kick. Very course and not impressed.
Look, they're looking at each other. They don't know what they're doing.
The week shortly will be pressed into service for Tottenham. Back to Wenger and now Emerson Royale.
Oh. "14 years since we won a major trophy. It's going to be another 10 years if we don't sort ourselves out. Look, every team around us are improving and top. Yeah, we buy players, but they all seem to be average.
Cross at Lucas Moura, looking.
Every time we get a player in, they seem to be average. Emerson from Barcelona, he's average. But he can't be. He's in the Brazil team. It's not nothing's clicking.
To step back and make a clean contact and put that into the top corner.
This is a terrible night for Tottenham. Losing to one of your big rivals is never great, but when you want, as a Tottenham supporter, you're desperate for a bit of silverware, a bit of success. They're like a tie away from Wembley. They were in this final last year. They could make amends by getting to it this year and winning it, and then they dish up this performance. It's so frustrating being a Tottenham supporter. We need the ball to invest, but they don't seem to want to. It's just so frustrating being a Spurs supporter now. It's just, you read the history of Tottenham, and in the early years, all that success they had, and now it's just nothing. It's nothing.
So,
And what hurts is Arsenal, they win things still. They play bad, they've had a few bad years, but they're still picking up silverware. Tottenham have a few bad years and win nothing. Don't pick any silverware up. Apart from the Audi Cup, and that's embarrassing. Oh, all you won, Tottenham won, is the Audi Cup. Pre-season football tournament. No one cares about that. Tottenham fans want to see us winning at Wembley Stadium in cup finals and playing in the later stages of the Champions League. We're a million miles away from that. And the buck stops with the Tottenham directors. They've got, the buck stops with Daniel Levy, the chairman. He's got to start, he's got this fancy great stadium. But what's the point of it when your team are bang average? What's the point in having one of the best stadiums in the world if you've got an average team? At least invest in the players, you know what I mean? It's just pointless. There's nothing coming from the team. Nothing. What's the point in having a great stadium if the team on the pitch can't deliver? You know what I mean? It's just invest in the team. Put money in the squad. He spends all these things all his time getting the best stadium, the best training facilities in Europe or even the world now, or one of them, and you know he spends about a couple of quid, it seems like, on a couple of decent players. And for 5 minutes they look world class, and then they just become average. And it's like just nothing ever changes at Spurs. It's just Conte can't accept this. We've got the elite manager at the moment, but we've got an elite manager with a team that are nowhere near his expectations. Conte looks distraught on that touchline. He knows he's beaten. He must be thinking, Levy, give me something, mate. Give me some players. You expecting me to do miracles with this Tottenham team? You look at the Chelsea bench and you look at our bench. We're bringing on Harry Winks.
will replace Oliver Skip.
Taking off Oliver Skip. That just shows the class Chelsea have got over Tottenham Hotspur. The golfing class is just unbelievable. Money speaks in football. Chelsea spend the money because they've got the money. Tottenham have got the money, but they won't use it. They won't spend it.
His qualities as well.
And Tottenham supporters are very frustrated with the Tottenham board. And this is the reason why. Because you get to the last stages of major tournaments and you can't progress to strengthen the players.
Off the sheet again. Good entrance this could be, but
it's a joke. You can't compete against this Chelsea team. They're superior to us.
Quick to attend to him. The number there, Davis, that quick out of play.
We just haven't got the personnel to do it.
The Phoenix attack off the sheet, which are really good advanced position. Just needs to get his foot underneath the ball. Needs to dink it to the far post. Substitute straight into the action.
It's just so frustrating.
Appearance for Chelsea today.
It is so frustrating.
First game against Sporting Club of Portugal in the Champions League. Sporting Lisbon to virtually everybody. It's match day 6 in the Champions League in the group stage. So Marco Silva.
Didn't even get a goal. I was hoping we could score. What we think the score will be, boys and girls, I'm going 2-2. We're so far off it. Gonna get battered. Well, we are. We're only 2-0 down, but I'll say we've definitely got battered. There you go.
Here's Rudiger.
Chelsea have got one through in the final already. And if Tottenham turn it around at Spurs next week, whenever the bloody tie is, I just don't know what Tottenham can bring to the table here, because they've got no ideas.
Steady. Second half from Tottenham, really. Not a significant amount to do. Steady is a good few strides on from the first 45. Here's Rudiger.
Can you take, I don't know how you can take positives out of this from the Tottenham aspect. We're 2-0 down in a tie that we're desperate to win.
Certainly know everything about one another by the end of this month. Second this time, another Premier League meeting again, or even meeting in the Women's Super League this week. 3 in there. Ziyech.
I think we've had one shot all half, a free kick, and that was it. Nothing else. It's just toothless by Tottenham again tonight. Toothless. There's nothing. We've offered nothing to get excited about apart from Harry Kane free kick. And that's it.
You've got to keep it down, just leaning back. It's always going to sail over the bar.
Super League game is off, so that's a new smash for man.
To say it's a frustrating, very disappointing game tonight from a Tottenham point of view is heartbreakingly obvious. Oh, now he's got
It wasn't a distinguished passage of the game there.
Bretta clearly not happy with Ndombele's fall to the ground. He feels that there's a touch on him. It's certainly not enough to send him to the
he
ground.
lost his foot in this.
He's losing his balance. He's falling over. He isn't fouled. That's why it's got a quest for his furious.
He's lost his feet. You played the game, fella. You know how easy it is to fall over. Stop being so stupid with your stupid comments.
Underhand. It's just at that point in the game where things are getting rather untidy. Tottenham are making a couple of changes here. Chelsea also keen to bring Christian Pulisic on as well. And that's happening first.
So frustrating. Dele Alli's finishing time. He's not even warming up. He's just a spectator now. He's not even getting a look in, is he? And he knows he's gone. And I don't think anyone will come in for it though. I don't know what's. It's Dele Alli's fault though. Every time he gets an opportunity, he don't do enough. He don't create.
As well. Bringing soft.
It just doesn't give you anything.
Tomorrow also being replaced by Ryan King.
just not good enough again from Tottenham tonight. I thought they'd got better, but this game has just opened up a few cracks again. It's just showing how fragile we are as a squad again. As soon as things go wrong, we thought we crumble as a football squad. They're a fragile team.
Tottenham players get incredibly frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way. That ball did.
The whole game has gone against us. Yeah, it's our own downfall. We just do two incredibly stupid incidents in 25 minutes, and then we wonder why. Gosh, get something out of the fixture. That's all I ask, Tottenham.
Slightly less choppy in this second half. Tanganga in there.
Tanganga's just been having a bad game tonight. He's done himself. He's done no favours for the Tottenham fans.
Just glance it, just help it on.
That's awful.
Rudiger's not getting there. What's too much?
He's gone for it.
Tries to do too much with it.
He's gone for the cup.
Just let it skim up your ball head towards that far post.
Do you know what? He's not as good as everyone thinks he is. Everyone's like, oh, he's the new Ledley King. So not. He's just
same area of the field.
At Chelsea, 17 attempts. Tottenham have had 4. On target, Chelsea 5, Tottenham 1. That was a free kick.
A number of situations Chelsea have created. Tottenham only shot on target was that Harry Kane free kick, so they've had nothing to test get from open play. Change the formation, change the personnel. Just haven't carried a threat.
It's not good enough, is it? Oh dear. Conte, what do you do with this lot? Looks like we're not getting to the cup final now. Another season with a lack of trophies in the cupboard again. That's 14 years of nothing. It's just getting ridiculous now. A club of the size of Tottenham, they can't win a trophy. You know, they've got the best stadium in London, best training facilities, but the squad is nowhere near good enough. And the chairman will not invest. And that is the biggest problem Tottenham have got. They've got a chairman who don't want to spend. That is the issue with Tottenham. They've got owners that won't spend. They'll buy a couple of players, but they won't invest. Like, rebuild.
In for Kane.
It's nothing. It's just gone straight back to the Chelsea goalkeeper. There's nothing. No threat there at all.
Well, they look on. The other semi-finalists, Liverpool and Arsenal, and they won't get into action tomorrow as scheduled. The first leg has been postponed, so they commence.
I just despair.
And Anfield, which starts from 7 o'clock. Yes, that's pretty quick.
Absolutely awful tonight, Tottenham. Just gave us nothing to cheer about. There's nothing to take into the second leg that fills me with any ounce of confidence here. In actual fact, Chelsea probably get a couple of goals at Tottenham and kill us, kill the tie. They get 2 early goals at Spurs, that's it. The embarrassment is done. We've been embarrassed by our London neighbours. No, we hate it when we lose to Chelsea, especially in games like this. It's not the first time Chelsea have humiliated us in cup ties. It's happening again. And the worst thing is, we've got another leg to play at Tottenham next week. Could be worse. If we get embarrassed at Tottenham, the fans will turn. Just give the ball back. It's like schoolboys.
Could be in trouble
It's
here.
all over the place.
Able to secure it. Lukaku.
There's nothing going forward for Spurs. It's just embarrassing. It's like this is getting ridiculous now. No wonder they want to be in the Conference League. It's probably the only trophy realistically we'll get. And we're not. Can't. That's it. That's what is so Spursy. We even lose. We even get thrown out of the Conference League. Stuff like this can only happen to Tottenham. Every other team get away with stuff. Tottenham, it's like it's in our DNA to mess everything up.
So open the door for Marcos Alonso, who's over this with that foot of his.
I don't know what the second leg's going to dish up after this. After this, I don't know what we're going to do in the FA Cup. If we lose to Malcolm on Saturday, Conte will throw Levy the checkbook. He'll say, "Give me players now. In fact, buy me a whole new football team." You think this goes in, it's over. There's nothing. They're devoid of ideas. No wonder Harry Kane wants out. Chelsea 2, Tottenham 0. Half time in the first leg. But it's embarrassing. Chelsea haven't even had to get going.
They're in the comfort zone here. It's undeniably a good situation to be in. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's going to become an uncomfortable one.
Can't even get a goal. Couldn't even get on the score sheet tonight.
Weeks.
It's like Harry Kane ain't had a chance.
The pressure is in pain. It's holding.
Come on, someone get on the score sheet. You might change the aggregate score. Remember, there's another leg. Give yourself a fighting chance.
Situation they want to take any kind of risk with.
There's nothing from Tottenham tonight.
Only to go down, and understandably, the Chelsea bench.
Lost his foot in there, Lo Celso.
He's a fighter, whether it's the wisest decision.
Gone!
He's pulled it back.
Yes!
Oh, the Celso shot.
Hello!
And the Dombele can latch onto the rebound.
Nothing. No VAR.
Lukaku wants it. Werner up with it.
You've got to get Sanchez. Well done, Sanchez. No penalty. Fell over.
Sanchez as he denies Lukaku. Chance to step
I
onto
thought Tottenham got a goal there. That was great running by Gill.
Tottenham's got a better struggling down that side. It's Tottenham get in.
He couldn't get no penalty. He got thrown.
In there, Kovacic's in there, just can't get a contact on the ball.
Chelsea bench have been pleading for this Piliqueta to go down.
Thought he got on the score sheet there.
There's two amongst them. Harvey Vale is coming into the fray. His home debut.
What's the point in Lo Celso? Sorry, what's the point in Dele Alli coming on at this stage of the fixture? The next thing I say I go, there's going to be a big chunk of injury time. What's the point? Probably be 2 minutes and that'll be it.
In the second half in particular, we've seen just what a good defender he is. He's a solid one-on-one defender still, in my opinion, one of the best we have in this country.
What's the chances of Tottenham buying someone now? Day 5 of the transfer window, apparently Tottenham want Philip Coutinho, and then they quickly stated there's 5 other clubs in for him. So that means he ain't going to Tottenham then.
Can't be failing the unenviable situation, which I'm sure you can empathise with being a left-footed player.
Now, like, he'll probably go Arsenal.
Right,
Tottenham didn't pay the wages.
Back into the right back position, actually.
And if that's what happens, that is where the problem is with Tottenham. The board won't pay the wages. And that is why Tottenham struggle to do anything. Because they don't pay the wages and then they miss out on their targets time and time again. They seem to get these young players. Levy likes a prospect because he can sell them on when they get good and make a profit on them. That's all he cares about, getting coffers in the box. I don't think he actually cares about trophies. He just wants a team to make him money. The supporters want trophies. Supporters, you define a club's success on how many trophies they've won. And in recent years, Tottenham ain't been doing any of that. 14 years this year is since Tottenham won a trophy. 14 years. 2008 it was. 14 years ago that was. 14 years ago. 14 years since we won a trophy. 14 years. And they've got that great stadium, but they ain't got a team to go with it. How many times does Daniel Levy need to be told invest before? If he don't want to invest, tell him to sell up and go get owners in. Because Newcastle at some point will get good. Newcastle at some point are going to get good. It seems like Tottenham will be the next Newcastle if they don't watch it. And this is just a non-starter. 2-0 down. Second leg. We ain't going to win it. We're out of the cup already. We never got going, that's the problem. We never got going.
He's just takes some of the weight off the ball, and he's got options, 3 options in the box. A good ball in there, a third Chelsea goal. It'll make life very comfortable into the second leg. The real jury's come to mind. Some say this kind of world that could be a full Broadway station, I'm sure there's magic in that song. This tube station, Stanford Bridge.
It's getting embarrassing now. Everyone's telling us we're getting battered all the time. Tottenham are getting battered again. I've just gotten annoyed now. It's this team that are doing it though. They're the reason we're a laughing stock of London football again. Levy, chill up. Levy, you've got to get us players that are decent.
From the second leg with Chelsea really opportunities they had to really kill this game off the tie on.
Why is Levy letting us be this bad?
Buoyant blue-shirted supporters. You see, in 7 days, whether those expressions and songs of victory are to be repeated.
I'm getting fed up.
Miles from here, on foot at least. Well, it's not been a happy return to the bridge for Antonio Conte, but it could have been a lot worse. Indeed, they helped gift Chelsea the 2 goals in the first half. Romelu Lukaku back in the side. Well, on the score sheet, Ben Davies unwittingly was to make it 2-0 after Shepard Tanganga's had a cannon into the net. Davinson Sanchez had earlier turned the ball into his own net. A goal-bound shot from Kai Havertz, putting him in a difficult situation. Thomas Tuchel's side very much the better. Tottenham steadied the ship in the second half, and credit to them, they are still very much in this tie. Difficult task though it may be. At half time in this semi-final after 90 minutes here at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0.
First up done, advantage Chelsea at 1 foot in the Carabao Cup final. Goals from Kai Havertz inside 5 minutes, and another goal from Ben Davies. And another goal, and he could have killed the game off. I should hear that, I'm saying, look, he did a little bit better in the second half of the Spurs. What can they do in the next leg to get themselves back into this? Let's have a look at when those are scheduled for. You can see that Liverpool against Arsenal, their first leg has been rescheduled for January 13th. And then on January 12th, the second leg, live from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against Chelsea. And then the second leg of the Arsenal-Liverpool semi-final tie will be on January the 20th. The final is on Sunday, February the 27th. Lots more things to come as well on Sky Sports. Have a little look at this. If you want to start watching a bit of League One, Wycombe against Sunderland midday. Sky Sports football on Saturday for you, and then a double header of the African Cup of Nations on Sunday. It's 3:55 for the first one, Cameroon against Burkina Faso, and then Ethiopia.
I have no words. Absolutely disgraceful.
In those fixtures. And here we go, back in the studio with Michael Dawson and also Ashton Cole. We're going to get lots more reaction to that first half in just a little while. In terms of what